Still going. It's 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 still going. All the way from last week. It is still going. This sound file it does not have an ending. What's going on, guys? I'm here welcoming you all back to another episode of Carpe Diem Reboot. Last time, I went to... oh god, I don't remember her name. The baker's house. And then they went to the arcade. And I think we're going to the arcade to fetch them. I think. Oh my god, my setup is super weird right now. This is super awkward. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that'll work. Awesome. Okay. I'm beginning to think that I'll never have another day of just staying at home and doing nothing ever again. Now that I think about it, I may have actually been to that arcade before. If I remember correctly, it's excruciatingly hot in there and everyone is constantly yelling. Something caught my throat. There we go. Yes. Oh, that was scary. Yes, that's how arcades are. Would you stop skipping? Why did I agree to go again?
Hey!
Oh? I hear a voice from behind me. It's that guy from the other day. Does he just patrol the street or something? Oh, hey Toshi, was it?
That's right. How's it going?
Retiring thanks to a certain someone.
Sounds like it. No eye today?
I'm going to meet up with her right now. She slept over at her friend's house and now they're going to the arcade or something.
The one by the market?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, that's nostalgic. I used to hang out there all the time. It's probably been years since I've even set foot inside.
So you're a mecha something engineer, right?
A mechatronics engineer, yeah. You were closer than most people.
Same, buddy, same. I see. So you make robots for people or something?
Kind of. Our clients, which are mostly industrial companies, order machines from our catalog and I create them. Though I mostly just work on the physical parts. Not really a software guy.
Well, do I have a job for you? I see. Never heard of mechatronics before. Sounds really advanced.
I guess you could say that. I've definitely made a handful of cool things. In fact, most of them are robots so advanced that you'll never see anything that even comes close.
Yeah, about that.
Oh? Don't tell me you make robots as well. Is it a hobby of yours or something?
It's a little more complicated than that.
I see. Well, like I said before, everything I do is just physical stuff. All of my robots would just be huge chunks of steel without their programming.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Agreed. I mean, I don't need it for my job or anything, but it would still be a nice skill to have, considering I make my own robots as a hobby. I'm actually having a pretty hard time with one of them right now, if you ask me.
I think you mentioned that last time, too.
Did I? Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, I'm actually looking for someone who can lend me a hand at my home workshop. I can't do everything, you know?
Robot workshop, huh? That's definitely something I'd love to see. I doubt he'd have the same equipment I used, but maybe I could learn a thing or two if I went there. Plus, it's not like I saved everything she used to make her body. Throwing it all away was one of the first things she did when she gained control over her hands. This might be the closest opportunity I'll ever have to seeing how robots are made.
Anyway, I'm making this turn now. I guess I'll see you next time, you. Say hello to I for me.
I call out to him as he turns his back to me. You know, I might be able to help you out with your coding.
Really? You're a coder?
I'm actually pretty decent at it. Just a little bit.
That's great! Well, maybe we can meet up sometime soon.
Yes, how about right now so I don't have to go to that arcade and be social? I think I'm free tomorrow, assuming that's good for you.
You bet it is. Here's my business card. I think I'm free pretty much the whole day.
Nice.
Just send me a text whenever you want to meet up. The Number on the bottom of that card is my personal cell.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
Sweet! See ya, man.
See ya. Right away, I shoot him a text to give him my number. Now I just have to come up with an excuse for I to leave the house again tomorrow. Same, buddy, same. Chances are she'd want to tag along if I actually told her what I was up to. Blech. Chances are she'd want to tag along if I actually told her what I was doing, so I need to make something up. Maybe I'll tell her it's private or something. I'll figure it out. I show up at the arcade a few minutes after parting with Toshi. Well, looks like I was right. The place is even louder and hotter than I remember. Fighting the immediate urge to turn around and leave, I scan the area for I and Yume. That's her name.
Yo, kid! You lost?
Same, buddy, same.
Hey, Young.
This place is hot. Who are they?
Just some new friends.
A guy with a puppy on his shoulder walks up to us. Well, we've met another interactable character.
Young, this is Crump. Friend number 4.
4. Nice. It's impolite to number your friends, I turn to Crump. He's much taller than me, so I need to look up to greet him. Nice to meet you. I'm Young.
Nice to meet you, kid. I'm the manager around here. How you doing?
Oh, nice.
How you doing?
Good?
No. You need to be louder.
Grammar. Me too, buddy. I'm good.
There you go. Kid, if you need anything, I'll be around.
Sure. Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna be talking to my fellows over there. Shout if you need me.
He walks over to a group of guys playing the basketball game and loudly greets them. Crump, huh? Guess that guy's the reason it's always so loud in here. Was the manager all along. Mystery solved.
Isn't he cool? He just makes friends with everyone here like it's nothing.
I mean that he is a manager. Sounds a lot like a certain person I know. I think it's annoying.
Well, I, on the other hand, think it's amazing.
That is your opinion
You know
to
what
have.
I think is amazing? How you asked him for strategies on how to make more friends.
Oof. You did what?
I guess you could say I'm making up for lost time at the university. I need more friends, Young.
Need. Look at how well I'm doing. Where'd it go? There it is. We already have more than I do. Same, buddy, same.
Yo, kid!
Grump calls I over to say hello to his friends.
Oh, I'll be back.
She's so funny.
Isn't she? By funny, you mean immature.
Oh, come on. Don't be so hard on her. She's enjoying being human, and I think that's really great. A lot of people throw away their personal lives in exchange for more time alone. In fact, I'd say that a lot of people wind up trading away their lives entirely for just brief moments of temporary satisfaction.
That's deep.
It's nice seeing someone who cherishes literally every single thing they come across. Don't you agree?
I guess. How about you, though? Why aren't you meeting them?
Probably the same reason you aren't. Plus, I told I that I would head to the university when you got here.
Ah, well. Didn't have to wait for me. I would have been on her own. What?
Would she really, though?
She has a point.
It's fine, really. I wanted to hang out with her for a bit longer anyway. I'll probably be back in a few minutes. I just need to grab something from my professor.
Nice. Yeah, I guess she just needs to stop by instead of going to class or whatever it is that she does. Maybe I could tag along. Might be more fun than hanging out in the world's loudest arcade. Oh. Oh, I'm presented with an option. I can actually make a decision. Huh. Well, I guess this means it's time to choose which waifu we're gonna go for here. So, I'm going go with I here and stay at the arcade. Probably gonna regret this decision later, but you know. Nah, I don't feel comfortable leaving I alone in a place like this. Okay, we'll see you later then.
Yep.
Yume walks out of the arcade and I'm left with I again.
Did Yume leave?
Did you not hear a goodbye just now?
No! Oh man, I miss her.
Wow, already? You have a short attention span, I. It has been 7 seconds. My point exactly. High five, Young. So I don't hit the camera and make you all disgusted by the shape of my hand.
We're 7 seconds of my life.
Same though, same.
Young, play with me.
Nah, I'm good. You can continue talking to your friends and I'll continue trying not to suffocate.
No, I demand attention.
God, it's like she's a little kid.
We're finally somewhere fun together. Live in the moment, dude.
Did she really just say dude? I has been picking up things from people. Ugh. Okay, fine. Don't cry when I do better than you. She drags me from one machine to another, giving me a tour-like description of each about how she played it with Yume and all. She challenges me every time, and I win more often than not. I'm surprisingly doing better even on the ones that require physical skills. She won't stop until she wins at least one round against me, but I'm so into it to give away flawless victory. Huh, that was weird. By the time Yume comes back, we have already played almost every machine in the arcade.
Hey, I'm back.
Yume!
Hi.
Young! Same, buddy, same. Do give me a quick "you ruined the moment" stare. That's my job! Me right here ruining moments. Don't you just love it?
Let's head out now.
Yeah, good idea.
Dot dot dot. Young! Alright then.
Oh, before we go, can we play that shooting game again? I'm pretty good at it now. I think I figured out the ultimate strategy.
Is it shoot everything?
Yes.
Same though, same. It's about what I'm gonna get from these games.
Even with that flawless strategy, I doubt you'd be able to beat me.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll just wait here. Thanks for the invite.
Chill out, kid. I'm sure they have a few games more suitable for your skill level somewhere around
Oh,
here.
God.
You like whack-a-mole, don't you?
Did she really just say kid? Oh my god, that's my line. Excuse me, ma'am. That is my line. Yep. Love it. My favorite part is when the mole pops up and you're supposed to whack it. I and Yume head off to fight their final battle and both take up arms, looking surprisingly determined. In fact, they look more like enemies than best friends right now. I knew I could get like this, but Yume? Well, that's a surprise. I guess she is a geek at heart though. Rules of the game are simple. Kill zombies before they get to the screen. I guess they're competing to see who can kill the most zombies in a given amount of time. From what I can tell, Yume has been beating I's score nearly every time they play the game. The highest score screen is blacked out with Yume holding the top 10 highest numbers. The game starts and the first wave of zombies approaches. I and Yume start unloading their weapons and all the zombies are gone in the blink of an eye. The score is even as the next round begins. As the game continues, the amount of zombies increases over and over again. It seems like they're getting faster each round. This is 100% Call of Duty Zombies. I'm actually quite interested in how this will turn out, so I quietly watch the fierce battle from behind them. The game goes on for a few more rounds till crowd starts forming around the machine. Intrigued by an intense face-off between two attractive girls, the crowd gets fairly large very quickly. As the 46th wave begins, the score's still matched, but at this point, Yume begins to fall behind. It's close, but Ai's shots are not losing accuracy despite how fast the zombies are moving. Yume, unable to rack up as many headshots, starts to get frantic. Glancing over at Ai and seeing her perfect accuracy, Yume freezes up. On the 50th round, she's no longer to keep up with Ai, and their score grows even further apart. Accepting defeat, she surrenders and the game ends. The crowd surrounding the machine erupts into an applause for both girls.
What the hell just happened?
They faced off against a super intelligent AI, that's what happened.
I told you I would beat you this time.
You were literally aimbotting.
You're not wrong, though.
Me even playing this game is literally aimbotting. Don't be salty.
This is what happens when Ai really focuses on something. It's pretty unfair to tell you the truth.
Unbelievable.
It's not like humans can't do it, it's just really, 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 really hard for them to. Actually, now that I think about it, humans probably can't keep up after all.
Hey, I'm not perfect. I start falling apart around the 80th wave.
80 is the number you fall apart on. I start falling apart on 10.
80th? I can barely hit anything in the 50th.
I think the problem is Ai is just killing them before you can even fire your gun.
Wow, I honestly feel disrespected right
Same though, same.
Oh, man. Did I miss it?
now. Yo, Crump, what's crackin'?
You're not picking up his speech patterns. Tell me you're not picking up his speech patterns.
Somebody told me there were two girls going crazy on the zombie machine. Had no idea it would be two newbies.
Never underestimate the power of newbies, Crump.
Too bad I didn't get to see it. Judging by the amount of people lined up, it must have been one hell of a match.
Hell is an understatement.
You're not wrong.
How about you, kid? Ain't playing?
Who? Me? I'm good. Not really in the mood.
Don't give me that. Lighten up, kid. Life is short. Play some games.
That's a good motto.
He's a console gamer, Crump. Don't bother with him.
Okay, well.
Well, there you go. You should come here more often, kid. Beats sitting at home.
Thanks for the invite, but maybe some other time. We need to get going.
Is that so? Well, have fun, y'all. See you soon.
See you soon, Crump.
Goodbye.
Free from the clutches of Crump, we turn our backs and head home. After exiting the arcade, we begin to make our way to the apartment. Considering Yume's house is on the way, we decide to drop her off.
So, you really are a machine, aren't you?
I mean, if we're gonna get technical...
What, me? Nope, 100% human.
We've already established that humans can't play games at that level, though.
I is at a loss for words.
Hey, why are you
I
two
missed
suddenly
something.
teaming up against me? Especially you, Yume. I thought you were on my side.
You thought wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm only kidding.
Oh, Young, Yume's coming over, by the way.
Rip. Oh. Thanks for asking my permission.
In my defense, I told her to ask you last night.
Rip.
It's okay, right?
Well, I don't think we have an option now. Yeah, it's fine. You should have told me something earlier so I could clean up or something.
Oh, don't worry about that. I don't mind.
Sure.
It's not like the place is ever dirty anyway.
I mean, you're not wrong. Untidy is a better word for it. Oh, that reminds me. We need to start splitting the house chores. Gotta earn your share if you're planning on freeloading.
That's fine. I I probably would have done everything without a schedule either way.
Oof.
Oh, we should go buy groceries so we can cook something later too.
Like what, more ramen? Since when do you know how to cook?
Since last night, Yume taught me.
Nice.
That's baking, It's a little different.
Yes, it is. I can testify to this.
Yeah, whatever. Teach me how to cook today then.
Well, first off, what do you want to cook?
That's a good question.
That depends. Young,
Yes, what?
what do you want to eat for dinner?
Something edible, preferably. Same, buddy, same.
Let's just buy a bunch of stuff and figure it out later, I guess.
Yeah, hair in my eyes. I don't like it. Yeah, that's fine. It's exactly how I want to spend all my money. 3 of us head over to a small grocery store on the way home. Without a specific recipe in mind, Ai starts grabbing one of every item she sees. Rip Young's wallet. We end up having to carry 4 bags.
Ugh, so heavy. Can you carry some of these for me, Young?
I'm already carrying 3 of them. No, this is your fault. Carry your own burden.
Your place is just a few blocks away from here, right?
Yep. Hopefully we can all last that long. My arms are numb by the time we get to the apartment. I drop the bags as soon as I enter the room. I end up carrying an extra 2. One from Yume, one from Ai. Well, you lazy butt. Make yourself comfortable, I guess.
Thanks, Young.
I take out an old computer chair from the closet and dust it off for Yume to use. Excuse me, sir, that should be the chair you're using.
Borak.
Yes, what about Dvorak? I'm sorry?
No, Dvorak keyboard.
Oh, that's a keyboard brand?
It's my first time seeing one.
Oh, yeah, that thing. It's easier for me to use than a normal QWERTY keyboard.
Wait, are these keyboards not the normal kind? I thought Yume's was just weird.
No, mine is just weird. Shouldn't be using other people's things in the first place.
I was just trying to show off my skills, okay?
I was showing me how she codes. We came to the conclusion that she is definitely a better programmer than me. It's like a second language for her.
But it's more than one language. No one laughs at my programming joke. In fairness, I didn't pick it up until it said it was a programming joke either.
So, are you proud of me, Young?
Why would I be proud of you again?
I beat Troy! I did it!
Congratulations, you fulfilled your Congratulations, you fulfilled your lifelong dream. Now what are you going to do with your life? Ai's face is equipped with an extremely satisfied, smug grin. Oh, cool. It's one goal complete then. Good for you. Can't say I expected anything less.
Why did that sound sarcastic?
I guess your next goal is to beat Young then, right?
Please, I don't have the time or energy for competitions.
Speaking
You're not
of
wrong.
which, I don't think I've ever seen any of your coding aside from my own, Young.
That already says a lot, don't you think?
Yeah, I kind of stopped once you came into the picture.
Did you really create Ai just so you wouldn't have to work anymore?
Yep.
Yeah, he just wanted a cute, non-human slave to do all of his work so he could sit around all day and eat cake.
Yep, sounds like me. You know me so well.
Living the lazy way, I see.
Lazy? I call it wise. People have been using other people for their job for them for centuries. The only difference is I don't have to pay Ai. You're not wrong, buddy.
Unfortunately for you, I'm now alive and conscious and the money you are making is technically mine.
You're also not wrong there. Yeah, super ecstatic about that.
What if I decided to run away with all of your money? What then?
She wouldn't last a week. She's not even a citizen of this country. No ID, social security number, nothing. She wouldn't even be able to rent a car.
I don't think I look old enough to do that either way. Plus, can't I just walk into a government office and register myself or something?
That's not how this works. Probably not the best idea.
Honestly, I would love to see that. It's not every day that a robot walks into a municipal building and asks for an ID. In fact, now that I think about it, yep, I can confirm that something like that has never happened in the history of, well, history.
I moves her body towards Yume as if she's demanding a correction to that last statement. Yume is unabashedly giggling.
I'm not a robot!
Yes, you are.
Alright, alright.
Back to the topic at hand. Definitely don't ever do something like that, I.
Ugh, fine.
So, what do you guys want to do? I'm probably gonna get some rest soon.
Haven't you only been awake for like 5 hours?
Yep. It's been that long already? You're not wrong.
This is how he lives, Yume.
She's not wrong.
Play, sleep,
Yep.
every single day.
You know me so well.
That just seems depressing.
Yeah, well, it's living the life.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get him into shape soon enough.
Will you, though?
Is that why you've been dragging him outside so often?
Yeah, probably.
That's part of it. Honestly, though, I just want to get out myself. And Young is the one that knows where things are.
Am I, though?
That reminds me. I wanted to show you something.
Oh, no. And you may start looking at stuff on the computer. Before I know it, my mind drifts off and I fall asleep. Oh, it's about to get deep again, isn't it? Wake up to the sound of boiling water and laughter. I open my eyes. Yume and I are in the kitchen. Looks like they started cooking when I fell asleep. I got out of bed to check on them.
Oh, Young, you're up.
For now.
How was your nap?
Okay, I guess. How long was I out for?
A few hours. It's nighttime already.
Well, gee, I guess that based on the outside of the window. Wow, I never would have pieced together that it's night. Wow, really? It's time for me to go back to sleep then.
Young,
Yes, what is it?
Sleep can wait. We're just about to finish cooking.
But it's night. That's clearly... Nighttime is clearly grounds for sleeping. Even if you just woke up from a nap. Yeah, I see that. So what's on the menu?
Curry.
Curry is
It was Ai's
respectable.
idea. She even did most of the work.
Really now?
yes, just you wait. I'll serve you the best curry you've ever had.
It's gonna be god awful. Are you even mentally prepared to try something spicy though? This would be your first time, right?
I hear the first time is the hardest.
God damn it, you may. Why? Where's my mouse? There it is. An air of nervousness clouds the kitchen.
Anyway, Yume made sure I didn't add too many spices, so it should be fine.
I don't trust you at all.
I figured mild curry would be the safest bet.
Watch, it's gonna be the spiciest thing I've ever eaten. I set the table where we will be eating. I'm slightly tempted to help out with dinner just to make sure it adheres to FDA standards, but I decide against it considering I need to learn eventually. From failure comes greatness, right? Sometimes. God help me. After another half hour or so, dinner is served. I sit still and wait for a moment so that I can be the first one to taste her own cooking. That, and I need to make sure it's actually safe to consume. Upon taking the first bite, her eyes widen and her face turns bright red. She quickly swallows the curry without chewing and downs a glass of water. I knew it! I knew it!
Ah! Hot!
I called it!
Like temperature hot or spicy hot?
Now I'm worried. I think just talking about the spice.
Is that what spicy is? How do people enjoy that? It just hurts.
I knew it.
How
I knew
did
it.
we even taste the spice? I think we might have discovered I's first weakness.
I knew it. First? Where have you been?
Ugh, it's sticking to my tongue. Young, make it stop.
What am I supposed to do? Go get a glass of milk. That's supposed to help. She darts to the fridge and frantically pours herself a glass of milk, spilling some on the counter. I assume I'll have to clean it up later. She then pours several more and walks them over to the table. I don't know.
I thought I was going to lose my mouth.
That isn't how mouths work.
Yes, it is. It's obvious that I doesn't like curry, but as always, when she starts something, she needs to see it through to the end. Using the extra glasses of milk that she may or may not have been poured for Yume and myself, I winds up reluctantly finishing the curry and ridding the last bit of dairy left in my apartment. She lays on the floor, feeling accomplished.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to sweet things.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Your place is really cozy, Yun. It's small, but it works. Nothing feels too compact. I'd love to have a place like this.
Finally, someone who understands.
Really? I think you should at least have your bed in another room. Maybe set up a proper dining room for guests and stuff.
Yeah, definitely would have been a great idea for all of the one time that I've had guests.
I don't normally have people over either, so I can see where he's coming from.
Come on, you two. Live a little. YOLO!
No. Hi, have you been on the internet again?
I think your internet is showing a little.
Thank you for supporting me, Yume.
Yume, I like hanging out with you. Don't you like me too?
Yeah, but you're special.
Good choice of words. Be careful, I. If you haven't noticed, Yume is a full-on technophile. She could dissect you in half of any given moment. Honestly, you're just lucky to have lived this long.
Correction. Technophiles such as myself do nothing but appreciate technology.
Sorry.
We love it far too much to disassemble it and risk destroying valuable parts.
Guys, for the millionth time, please stop treating me like a piece of equipment.
But aren't you one? The night carries on like this for a while longer. Before we know it, it's time for Yume to leave. It's pretty dark out. I'll walk you home, Yume.
Oh, I'm coming too.
Yume agrees without hesitation, and we start toward her house. Streets are quiet, but it's nice. There's no one around but the three of us. And this is where we're going to leave off for today. If you enjoyed, do be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can know when I upload. In case you aren't aware that I upload Carpe Diems every single... What's today? That makes it Thursday. You would think I would know this by now. And I believe that is it. I will see you guys next time. Johnny.